All right, so are you ready to dive deep into like the psychology of wealth
I am.
with Harv Eker's Secrets of the Millionaire Mind?
Let's do it.
Now we're actually using a YouTube summary and review as our guide
Okay.
for this one. So think of this as like
Yeah.
our express lane to like unlocking these secrets
Love it.
behind those who achieve serious financial success.
Um, what's really interesting about this book is that it goes like way deeper than just like surface level tips and tricks.
Right.
Eker goes like deep, like really explores the underlying mindset that separates the wealthy from everyone else.
Hmm.
It's almost like there's this secret code to wealth and we're about to like crack it open.
Okay, I am intrigued.
Yeah.
So the YouTube video mentioned this idea of a money blueprint.
Yeah.
What exactly is that?
Okay, so imagine a blueprint, right?
Okay.
But instead of it being for like a house or a building or something,
Yeah.
it's like the blueprint for your entire financial reality.
Huh.
This blueprint is formed really early in life through like all of our experiences and influences. And it basically dictates how we subconsciously think about and handle money.
So it's like an internal program running in the background that's like
Totally.
affecting our financial decisions without us even realizing it.
Yeah, it's almost like it's on autopilot,
That's wild.
Yeah.
So are we saying that our childhood experiences can actually like predict our financial future?
I wouldn't say predict, but it definitely like reveals some underlying patterns,
Okay.
that might be holding us back or propelling us forward.
Interesting.
Now, Eker himself
Yeah.
actually went from struggling financially to achieving massive success.
Mm,
So he's not just some like armchair theorist,
right.
He's living proof that we can reprogram our money blueprints and create a new financial reality.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense because there's always those people out there that say,
Yeah,
oh, those rich people, they don't know what it's like to struggle.
right.
And so that's a good point. He's been there. So how do we do that?
So how do we rewrite our money blueprint?
Yeah. How do we rewrite those money blueprints and start thinking like millionaire?
Okay, that's where the 17 wealth files come in.
Okay.
These are specific beliefs and habits that Eker observed in wealthy individuals,
Uh-huh.
principles that really set them apart from the crowd.
Okay.
And trust me, some of these are going to challenge your assumptions about money.
Oh, I love a good mind-bending challenge.
Yeah.
So give me an example.
Okay.
What's one of these wealth files that like totally blew your mind?
Okay, let's just jump right into wealth file number 1,
Okay.
because this one kind of sets the stage for everything else.
Okay.
Rich people genuinely believe, I create my life.
Hmm.
While those struggling financially tend to think, life happens to me.
Okay.
It's all about like taking ownership of your financial destiny rather than playing the
Yeah.
victim
Right.
of your circumstances.
So instead of saying like,
Yeah.
woe is me, why do I have all this bad luck? It's about, okay, what can I do to actually change the situation?
Exactly. It's about taking control and realizing that you have the power to shape your financial reality.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
I can already see how that shift in mindset
Yeah.
could make a huge difference because it's all about feeling empowered
Mm-hmm.
to create change rather than just feeling helpless.
Totally.
But how do you actually put that into practice, though?
That's the big question, right?
Yeah.
Because it's easy to say, I create my life, but what does that really look like?
In real life.
Yeah, like day to day.
Right.
So think about an area of your finances
Okay.
where you've been feeling stuck.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's like credit card debt or you haven't started investing yet.
Hmm.
Instead of feeling overwhelmed by it,
Yeah.
ask yourself, what's one small action I can take today to start shifting this situation?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
So it's about taking those baby steps
totally.
and focusing on what you can control
Exactly.
rather than getting bogged down by the things that you can't.
It's about moving from like passive to active,
Yeah.
like not being at the mercy of your finances, but
Mhm.
becoming the master of your money.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
This is already giving me so much to think about.
I know, right?
All right, what's another one? What's another wealth file that we can like challenge our conventional thinking about money?
All right, let's jump to wealth file number 4.
Okay.
This one's all about expanding your vision.
Okay.
Rich people think big,
Uh-huh.
while those who struggle tend to think small.
Hmm.
It's about pushing past those self-imposed limitations and daring to dream big when it comes to your financial goals.
I think that a lot of people, myself included,
Yeah.
can be guilty of thinking too small. Like we get comfortable with a certain level of income or savings,
Right.
and we just kind of stop pushing ourselves to reach for more.
Yeah, and it's almost like we're afraid to aim high and then like fall short. you know? But Eker would probably say that that fear is exactly what's keeping you playing small.
Hmm.
So he would challenge you to ask yourself, what if I completely ignored those limiting beliefs and imagined a financial future where anything was possible?
Okay, that's a great question.
Yeah.
It's time to tap into our imaginations
How?
and start visualizing a financial future that truly excites us.
Yes.
But let's be real for a second. How do we actually go from like daydreams to actual results?
Okay, so Eker's not just about like airy-fairy
Yeah.
visualizations. He's all about taking action.
Okay.
So he would suggest setting very specific and ambitious financial goals that align with that big vision you just imagined,
Mm.
and then breaking those goals down into smaller actionable steps that you can start taking like today.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Because you're bridging the gap between dreaming big and taking those concrete steps to make it a reality.
Totally. It's about turning that I wish into an I will.
Hey, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's another one? What's another wealth file that can help us shift our mindset
Yeah.
and start attracting more abundance into our lives?
Okay. This one might ruffle a few feathers, but it's important.
Okay.
Wealth file number 6 states that rich people admire other rich and successful people,
Okay.
while those struggling financially tend to resent them.
Interesting.
It's about examining your attitude towards success and whether you're viewing it as something to be celebrated or something to be envied.
Yeah, that's an interesting point.
Yeah.
Because I think that it's easy to like fall into the trap of
Totally.
comparing ourselves to others
Yeah.
and feeling envious of their success, especially when it comes to like money.
Especially with all the social media and everything.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
in our face all the time.
Yeah, so how can we like shift that?
Okay, so instead of seeing someone else's wealth as like a threat or a reason to feel bad about yourself,
Right.
try to view it as a source of inspiration.
Okay.
What can you learn from their journey?
Yeah.
What qualities or actions contributed to their success? You know, it's about shifting your perspective from scarcity to abundance.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking, there's only so much wealth to go around.
Right.
Why not believe that there's enough for everyone, including myself?
Okay, so it's about shifting that mindset
Absolutely.
to be more positive and think about, okay, this person's achieved success.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I can't too.
Right.
It just means like, okay, what can I learn from them?
Totally. And remember, admiration doesn't mean like idolizing someone
Right.
or blindly following their every move.
Right.
It's more about recognizing their achievements,
Okay.
respecting their journey, and extracting those valuable lessons that you can apply to your own path.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a theme here where he's saying surround yourself with the right people and influences.
Yeah, for sure.
And that kind of leads me perfectly to the next wealth file I want to talk about,
Okay.
which is wealth file number 7.
Oh, this is a big one.
Okay, so what's number 7 about?
Okay, so wealth file number 7 states that rich people associate with positive, successful people.
Uh-huh.
Poor people associate with negative or unsuccessful people.
Okay.
It's all about recognizing that the people we spend our time with
Yeah.
can either like lift us up or drag us down.
It's like that saying,
Yeah.
you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Exactly. And while it's not about abandoning your loved ones,
Right.
if they're not all mega millionaires, you know,
Of course not.
it's more about being mindful of the energy you're allowing into your life.
Right.
Are the people you surround yourself with supportive of your goals? Do they inspire you to grow and expand your vision, or are they constantly complaining about money,
Yeah.
reinforcing limiting beliefs and bringing you down with their negativity?
It's a tough question to ask yourself.
It is.
But it's really important for
Right.
creating that like supportive environment for financial growth.
Absolutely.
So what if you find yourself surrounded by people who aren't supportive of your goals and dreams?
Yeah, it might be time to like expand your network
Okay.
and start connecting with people who are more aligned with your aspirations.
Yeah.
You can join professional organizations, attend industry events,
Right.
even connect with like-minded individuals online. You'd be surprised how many people are out there who are excited to share their knowledge and support each other.
That's a great point. Being proactive
Totally.
and creating a community
Yes.
that uplifts and inspires you.
It can make a world of difference.
Okay, so let's talk about an area where I think a lot of people might hold themselves back, and that's self-promotion.
Uh-huh.
Eker actually has some strong words about this in wealth file number 8.
He does. He
Let's
does.
see.
Okay, so he says that rich people are willing to promote themselves and their value.
Okay.
Poor people think negatively about selling and promotion. It's about challenging that belief that self-promotion is like bragging or being pushy.
Oh, yeah. I think we've all been conditioned to think
Literally.
that it's like not okay to talk about yourself.
Yeah, it's like this weird taboo.
But I'm starting to see it differently now.
Yeah, me too.
How would you reframe that?
Okay, think of it this way.
Okay.
If you have a gift, a skill, or a product that can truly benefit others,
Yeah.
isn't it almost your responsibility to share it with the world?
That's a good point.
It's not about being arrogant.
Right.
It's about confidently communicating the value you bring to the table and connecting with the people
Yeah.
who need what you have to offer.
So it's not bragging if it's true,
Exactly.
and you're not being pushy if it's something that can help people.
Right? And if you're struggling with feelings of unworthiness or fear of rejection,
Yeah.
Eker would encourage you to dig a little deeper.
Mm.
What are the stories you're telling yourself that are holding you back from confidently sharing your gifts with the world?
Right, because I think a lot of us have that inner critic
Oh, for sure.
that's telling us we're not good enough.
Or that we're not worthy.
Yeah, and it's about recognizing that you have something valuable to offer and then stepping into your power to share it with confidence and authenticity.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So it's about recognizing that you do have something to offer.
Uh-huh.
You do have value.
Yes.
And then just presenting that to the world.
Exactly. And the more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become
Yeah.
with showcasing your talents and attracting the opportunities you deserve.
This is so empowering.
It is.
Okay, I'm ready for another one.
Okay.
What's the next wealth file that can help us shift our perspective and start creating a more abundant reality?
All right, this one's all about resilience.
Okay.
In wealth file number 9, Eker says,
Mm-hmm.
rich people are bigger than their problems.
Okay.
Poor people are smaller than their problems. It's about how you view and approach challenges.
Okay.
Do you let obstacles overwhelm you?
Yeah.
Or do you rise to the occasion and find solutions? I think we all have those moments where we just feel defeated by challenges,
Of course.
especially when it comes to like finances.
Oh, yeah. Total.
But I can definitely see how cultivating that mindset of resilience could be like a game changer.
It totally is.
Yeah,
So rich people don't deny the existence of problems.
right.
They don't try to sweep them under the rug.
Yeah.
Instead, they face them head on with a solution-oriented approach.
Mm.
They ask themselves, what are my options? What resources are available? Who can I reach out to for support?
I like that.
Yeah,
So it's about remembering that you're not alone
exactly.
and there are always solutions,
Yeah.
even if they're not immediately obvious.
It's about remembering that you're resourceful, capable, and ultimately bigger than any problem that comes your way.
I love that.
Yeah,
So it's about going from that like victim mentality
Yeah.
to the victor mentality.
totally. You got this.
What's another wealth file that can help us attract more abundance into our lives?
This one might sound a bit cryptic, but it's really profound.
Okay.
Wealth file number 10 states,
Uh-huh.
rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers.
Why?
It's about examining your ability to receive abundance,
Okay.
whether it's money opportunities, compliments, or even love.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
So what does it actually mean to be a good receiver?
Okay, think about it this way.
Okay.
Have you ever felt uncomfortable receiving a compliment
Uh-huh.
or downplaying your accomplishments
Yeah.
or refusing help from others?
I think we've all done that
We've all been there.
at some point.
And that's exactly what Eker's talking about.
Okay.
He believes that a lot of people struggle with feelings of unworthiness or guilt
Mm.
when it comes to receiving.
Yeah.
And that can actually block the flow of abundance into their lives.
So it's not just about working hard and creating those opportunities.
Right.
It's also about being open to receiving the rewards.
Exactly. It's about cultivating a sense of worthiness and allowing yourself to receive the good things that are meant for you.
That's a really powerful reminder.
Yeah.
It's not selfish to
Yeah.
receive.
No,
It's essential for creating a cycle of abundance in our life.
totally. And don't forget about gratitude.
Oh, yeah.
The more grateful you are for what you already have,
Uh-huh.
the more you'll attract even greater abundance.
Yeah, I love how all of these are like interconnected
They really are.
and build upon one another.
It's like a whole system.
Okay, what's next?
Okay.
What's the next wealth file that can help us shift our thinking and start creating a wealthier reality?
All right, this one challenges the way we think about work and income.
Okay.
In wealth file number 11,
Okay.
Eker states that rich people choose to get paid based on results.
Huh.
Poor people choose to get paid based on time.
Ooh.
It's the difference between trading your time for money
Okay.
and creating value that commands higher compensation.
That's a really good distinction. Because I think that a lot of us are so used to that traditional model of,
Absolutely.
okay, go to work for this many hours,
Yeah.
I get paid this much money. But he's suggesting that there's a whole other way to think about it.
Right. He's saying shift your focus from just putting in time
Yeah.
to actually producing results that make a real impact.
Hmm.
Rich people aren't afraid to embrace performance-based compensation because they believe in their abilities.
Okay.
And they're driven to exceed expectations.
So it's about betting on yourself and your ability to, like, create value that other people are willing to pay for.
Exactly. It's about becoming an entrepreneur in your own right.
Hmm.
Whether you're starting a business freelancing or even finding ways to generate results-driven income within your current job.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
It's getting me thinking outside the box a little bit.
Yeah.
What else?
All right, get ready for another mindset shift.
Okay.
Because wealth file number 12
Right.
is all about abundance versus scarcity. Eker says rich people think both.
Uh-huh.
Poor people think either or.
Interesting.
It's about recognizing that you don't always have to choose between options. You can often find ways to have both.
I love that because so often we get stuck in that mentality of,
Totally.
I can either have this or that,
Yeah.
but I can't have both.
It's like this limiting belief.
Yeah, but it's more about saying, no, there's abundance for everyone.
That's
It can achieve all of my goals.
Right. And rich people understand that life isn't a zero-sum game.
Hmm.
They look for those creative solutions and win-win scenarios
Yeah.
that allow them to achieve multiple goals at the same time.
Yeah. So it's about saying,
Yeah.
okay, well, I can be successful in my career and have a fulfilling personal life. It doesn't have to be one or the other.
Right.
I can create a life that has all the things I want in it.
It's about challenging those limiting beliefs and opening your mind to the infinite possibilities.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the next one?
All right, this next one is about understanding the true measure of your financial health.
Okay.
Wealth file number 13 states,
Okay.
rich people focus on their net worth.
Mm-hmm.
Poor people focus on their working income.
Hmm.
It's not just about how much money you earn,
Okay.
but about the overall value of your assets minus your liabilities.
That makes sense.
Yeah, your net worth paints a much clearer picture of your financial situation
Right.
than just looking at, like, your paycheck.
It's the big picture.
Yeah, and rich people are obsessed with building their net worth because they understand that true wealth
Yeah.
is about accumulating assets that appreciate over time, not just generating income that gets spent.
So it's not just about how much you're earning.
Right.
It's about what you do with it.
Exactly. It's about investing wisely, managing debt effectively, and making strategic financial decisions that grow your net worth over the long term.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
All right, wealth file number 14 is a simple but powerful reminder.
Okay.
Rich people manage their money well.
Uh-huh.
Poor people mismanage their money well.
Okay.
It's about being intentional and proactive with your finances,
Yeah.
rather than letting them control you.
Because I think a lot of people feel overwhelmed by finances.
Oh, absolutely.
They might avoid budgeting
Yeah.
or tracking expenses or investing because it just feels too complicated or too stressful.
It's scary.
Yeah.
But Eker would say that avoidance is exactly what keeps people stuck in that cycle of financial struggle. Rich people, on the other hand, understand that managing money effectively is essential for creating and preserving wealth.
Okay.
They're not afraid to get organized, seek professional advice,
Yeah.
and develop systems that support their financial goals.
So it's about taking control
Totally.
instead of letting your finances control you.
Yeah, it's like becoming the CEO of your own money.
Ooh, CEO.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Okay, this one's all about making your money work for you instead of the other way around.
Okay.
Wealth file number 15 states
Okay.
that rich people have their money work hard for them.
Okay.
Poor people work hard for their money. It's about understanding the power of passive income and investments to generate wealth without constantly trading your time for money.
Okay, so this is the, like, work smarter, not harder
Exactly.
concept.
Yeah, it's about building wealth while you sleep, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's about creating systems that generate income even when you're not actively working.
That is the dream.
It is the dream.
So tell me more about that.
So rich people understand that true financial freedom comes from having their money generate more money for them.
Uh-huh.
So they invest in assets that appreciate over time.
Okay.
They build businesses that generate passive income.
Yeah.
And they leverage the power of compound interest
Ooh, compound interest.
to grow their wealth exponentially.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So again, it's not just about earning a high income, right?
It's about what you do with that money
Exactly.
and creating that system
Uh-huh.
that works for you even when you're not.
Totally. It's a shift in mindset from trading time for money to building wealth that works for you.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. What's another wealth file that can help us break free from those limiting beliefs
Yeah.
and step into our full financial potential?
Okay. This one's for anyone who's ever felt held back by fear or self-doubt.
Ooh.
Wealth file number 16 states that
Okay.
rich people act in spite of fear.
Uh-huh.
Poor people let fear stop them.
Oh, yeah.
It's about recognizing that fear is a natural part of life, but it doesn't have to control you.
I think everyone feels fear when it comes to finances,
Oh, for it?
especially making big decisions.
Yeah,
But it's so easy to let that fear paralyze us
totally.
and prevent us from taking any action.
It can be debilitating.
Yeah. So how do we overcome that?
Okay, so Eker would say that rich people understand that fear is often a sign that they're on the right track.
That they're pushing their boundaries and stepping outside their comfort zones? They don't let fear dictate their actions.
Yeah.
They use it as fuel to propel them forward.
I like that.
Yeah.
So it's not about
Yeah.
completely getting rid of fear. It's about learning how to work with it.
Exactly. It's not the absence of fear. It's the willingness to move forward even when you're afraid.
Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So choose faith over fear.
Yes.
Take action, even if you're not 100% ready.
And remember, every successful person has experienced fear and doubt along the way.
That's reassuring.
It's the part of the journey. The key
Mhm.
is to not let it stop you from pursuing your goals.
I love that.
Yeah.
What's the final wealth file?
All right. This one is all about embracing lifelong learning and continuous growth.
Okay.
Wealth file number 17 states,
Okay.
rich people constantly learn and grow.
Uh-huh.
Poor people think they already know.
Hmm.
It's about recognizing that there's always more to learn, more to discover, and more to achieve.
I think it's so easy to fall into that trap of
I know.
I've learned enough. I know enough.
Yeah. Especially as we gain experience,
Right.
in life, in our careers.
Yeah, we're okay, I'm good.
Yeah. But a closed mind is a closed wallet.
Ooh.
Rich people are voracious learners.
Yeah.
They're always seeking out new knowledge, skills, and experiences.
Okay.
They read books, they attend seminars, they
Yeah.
connect with mentors, and they never stop expanding their horizons.
So it's never stop learning.
Never stop learning.
Yeah.
They understand that learning is an investment in themselves and their future success.
So it's the world is constantly changing.
Yeah,
We need to change with it.
we do.
We need to always be learning and growing.
Totally. It's about staying curious, embracing challenges,
Uh-huh.
and never settling for mediocrity.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
So we've gone through all 17 of these wealth files,
We did it.
and it's clear that achieving financial success is not just about tactics and strategies.
Yeah, it's way more than that.
It's about cultivating this whole millionaire mindset.
It's about examining your beliefs about money,
Yeah.
challenging the ones that are holding you back,
Uh-huh.
and adopting new empowering beliefs that are aligned with wealth creation.
This has been an incredible journey, and I'm feeling so inspired to start
I know, me too.
putting these principles into practice.
Yeah.
So out of all of those
Yeah.
wealth files,
Uh-huh.
which one really resonates with you the most?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
They're all interconnected and important, but the one that really stands out to me is wealth file number 1.
Mm.
Rich people believe I create my life. Poor people believe life happens to me.
Yeah.
That principle is the foundation of the millionaire mindset.
Okay.
It's about taking ownership of your financial destiny,
Mm.
making conscious choices, and recognizing that you have the power to create the life you desire.
So it's you're not just a passenger on this journey.
It's-
You're the driver.
You are the driver. You have the power to choose your direction, navigate those challenges, and ultimately arrive at your desired destination.
I love that.
Yeah.
This has been such a good deep dive. So
yes.
now that we've kind of gone through all these secrets of the
Mhm.
millionaire mind,
Mm.
what does this all mean for you, the listener?
Yeah, what's one belief or habit that you're willing to shift to start creating your own financial success?
Because you don't have to do it all at once, right?
Absolutely not.
Just pick one that resonates with you and just try to work on that.
It's about finding the one that speaks to you the most and making a conscious commitment to embody that principle in your life.
And I think,
Even small shifts in mindset and behavior
right.
can create ripple effects that lead to big changes in your financial life.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today.
Yeah, we have.
But there's one more like really important piece of the puzzle that I wanted to touch on, and that's like the practical side of applying these principles. Eker doesn't just leave us with a bunch of theory.
Yeah.
He gives us like concrete tools and techniques
Yes.
to actually reprogram our money blueprints
Probably.
and start creating real change in our lives.
That's what I love about his work.
Yeah.
It's not just about understanding the concepts. It's about taking action and actually putting them into practice.
Okay, so what are some of those practical tools that we can start using like today to shift our mindset and start attracting more wealth into our lives?
Okay, so Eker talks a lot about the power of affirmations.
Okay.
Which are these positive statements that you repeat to yourself regularly to basically reprogram your subconscious mind and replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones.
So it's like you're rewiring the software of your mind.
Exactly.
To align with your financial goals.
Yes. And so, for example, if you're struggling with feelings of unworthiness around money, you could start repeating affirmations like, I am worthy of wealth and abundance.
That's
or
true.
Money flows to me easily and effortlessly.
I know, right?
I could see how just like saying those things to yourself it can make a difference.
Totally. It's about shifting those thoughts and beliefs on a deeper level.
Okay, what else?
Okay, and don't underestimate the power of visualization.
Okay.
So Eker encourages you to create a vivid mental picture of yourself living the life of your dreams.
Yeah.
With all the financial freedom and abundance you desire.
So you're basically training your mind to see your goals as already achieved, which helps to manifest them into reality.
Exactly. It's about aligning your energy with your desires.
Oh, that's powerful.
It is.
And of course, none of this works without action.
Right.
Eker emphasizes that knowledge without action is meaningless.
It's potential energy.
You have to actually be willing to step outside of your comfort zone, take risks, and make bold moves to create that financial future you desire. So it's about turning inspiration into action.
Absolutely.
Bridging the gap between knowing and doing.
And remember, even small steps in the right direction can lead to incredible results over time.
Okay, so we're wrapping up this deep dive into Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
Yes.
And I want to leave you, the listener, with a really powerful question.
Okay.
What if everything you've ever believed about money was just a story? A story that you have the power to rewrite?
What if the limitations you've placed on yourself are just illusions?
Oh.
And the possibilities for wealth and abundance are far greater than you ever imagined.
The journey to financial freedom starts with a single step.
What will yours be?
That's it for our deep dive into Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
It's been a good one.
It has.
We hope you've enjoyed exploring these principles with us.
Yeah, and remember, you have the power to create the financial future you desire.
Yes, you do.
Start today.
That's it for this deep dive. See you next time.
You know, it's amazing how Eker like ties everything back to mindset.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It makes this book so unique. Like, it's not just about the practical stuff.
You know, like managing money or whatever. It's about understanding the psychology.
The why.
Yeah, the why.
Yeah.
Behind our financial decisions.
It's like he's saying that until you fix your beliefs about money, you're going to keep sabotaging yourself.
Totally.
No matter how many budgets you make or investments you have.
Yeah, it's like you're trying to build a house on a shaky foundation. You got to fix the foundation first.
So it's about aligning your inner world with your outer desires.
Exactly.
And I think that's where like the real transformation happens. It's not just about like getting rich.
Right.
It's about becoming the kind of person who like naturally attracts and manages wealth.
It's about embodying those 17 wealth files.
Right. Not just understanding them.
Exactly.
Knowledge without action is just knowledge.
Right.
So Eker gives us these practical exercises to help us put all these principles into practice.
Yeah, he talks about like the power of affirmations.
Okay, so affirmations remind me.
Okay, so affirmations are those positive statements that you repeat to yourself over and over to reprogram your subconscious mind. So you're basically replacing limiting beliefs with thoughts that support wealth creation.
So instead of saying, I'll never be rich,
Right.
you can say, I am capable of achieving financial abundance.
Exactly. It's like rewiring your mental software
To
align with your desired outcomes.
And then there's visualization.
Oh, yeah. Visualization is powerful.
Okay, tell me about that.
So you create this vivid mental picture of yourself living your dream life
Okay.
with all the financial freedom and abundance you desire.
So you're basically training your mind
Yes.
to see those goals as already achieved,
Yeah.
which can help to manifest them into reality.
It's about aligning your energy with what you want.
And then, of course, none of it works if you don't take action.
Right. Action is key.
Eker is a big believer in that.
He says knowledge without action is meaningless.
So you have to step outside your comfort zone,
Yes.
take risks, make those bold moves to create the future you want.
It's about turning inspiration into action.
Bridging the gap between knowing and doing.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Secrets of the Millionaire Mind,
Yeah.
what's the most powerful takeaway for our listener?
If I had to choose one, it would be this. You have the power to change your financial destiny. It's not about luck. It's not about circumstance.
It's about taking ownership,
Exactly.
making conscious choices.
Eker's work really shows us that wealth creation is a process, a journey of self-discovery, and that anyone can achieve it with the right mindset and actions.
So to our listener, we leave you with this final thought.
Okay.
What if everything you've ever believed about money was just a story?
A story you can rewrite.
Exactly. What if those limitations are just illusions and the possibilities for wealth and abundance are far greater than you ever imagined?
The journey to financial freedom starts with a single step.
What will yours be?
That's it for our deep dive into Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
Such a good one.
It really was.
We hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks for joining us.
And remember, you have the power to create the financial future you desire. Start today.
See you next time.